Kettlewell urges Kilmarnock to make own history. Manager Stuart Kettlewell is urging Kilmarnock to create our own piece of history and emulate some of the glory days from the club's recent past. The former Motherwell and Ross County team boss is overseeing his first close season at Rugby Park and admits he needs to recruit well after 15 players departed. Kettlewell has recruited Jamie Brandon, Greg Kilty and Scott Tiffany, and there could be 2 more arrivals this week. "I always do a little thing with the players on day one, my non-negotiables," Kettlewell said. "I'm not a school teacher, it's not a dictatorship, but what I need them to buy into is the culture that I believe in and the culture that already exists at this football club." And he added, "Learn the history of this football club, understand what the history of the football club is." 2012, Scottish League Cup win, the Scottish Cup win back in the 1990s. You need to understand that these things haven't happened very readily. European football last year, you see what that means to the football club. You have to learn that history, but you then have to add to it. We have to try to create our own piece of history. It's not easy, it's not a given, as we're certainly not the biggest club in this country, but those are the goals you have to set for yourself. How high can you finish in the league? How far can you go in cup competitions? Because those are the things that mean an awful lot to the supporters. On the potential signings, Kettlewell said, "We're quite far down the road with another couple of signings. It's just to try to give us those options and that balance. There's a reasonable balance throughout the spine of the team with the guys who are under contract. It's just about adding the elements in. The team will play a different way from before. We need to recruit and make sure we have players who'll be able to play the way that I'm going to ask them to play, and, in doing so, you're always trying to get the absolute best." However, Killy will be without 30-year-old winger Matty Kennedy for a period of months following surgery. "Matty's going to be out for an extended period of time," Kettlewell added. "We'll announce more about that in more detail. The operation was yesterday. It looks like it's been really successful, which I'm really positive about. I know a fair bit about it because it's an injury I've had and a similar type of operation to one I've had myself. We know Matty's qualities, so we're desperate to get him back as quickly as we possibly can, but it will be several months before that's the case." Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more football updates.